Well, first up, the cutthroat match at VFL Park between Essendon and North Melbourne. The Bombers had finished 4th and the Roos 5th, so the loser is history for the season. The record during the year was even, with 1 win apiece. Since the Final 5 was introduced in 1972, Essendon had appeared in 4 elimination finals and hadn't managed to win 1. Well, could they break through this time? Just over 50,000 went to VFL Park to find out. We pick up the match 17 minutes into the first quarter.
16-point lead to North Melbourne. A great start to the Kangaroos. Dench decides this time to come to the members' side because that's where Glendinning was. But judging it to a nicety is Neagle. Neagle between wing and half forward gets the lead from Copping, but elects to kick long, looking for Justin Madden. Good work by Dench, but I think Justin Madden has infringed, and the free kick is going to David Dench. No, it's going to Dempsey.
Dempsey is going to lead the way as far as ruck work's concerned, but at the moment he's on the back line and kicks towards the centre. Glendinning with a one-hander, not good enough. Watch it. Straight back to an army of Essendon and North Melbourne players. Madden. Oh, crikey, Madden again. It's Justin, smothered right on his boot. Brilliantly by Law, who's certainly picked up his football in the last few weeks. Down to McCann at half forward. He's resting with Crow. Schimmelbusch breaks through the pack. 40 metres out. Good handball to Phil Krakouer. A goal coming up for North. Good play, North Melbourne. They're leaving Essendon stranded.
18 and a half minutes in the first quarter, and it's 25-3 in favour of North Melbourne. Charge through there by Tanner was to no avail, and umpire James will start proceedings again with another bounce up. Decided the sun was in his eyes, so changed his position, and that's good thinking. And we'll see Simon Madden in the ruck this time, but it doesn't stop brilliant Dempsey. Abernathy out to Jimmy Krakouer. He's led to Blythe, and the brilliant man is there again. He's got a new opponent, I might add, after kicking 3 against Danaher. He now has Carey against him. Well, Carey would be like a draft horse compared with Danaher, so Blight could kick a dozen this game. This is his 5th kick already in this game, and he has kicked 3 goals, 1. He's 35 to 40 metres out. Shoots for goal. That's a bad shot, Malcolm. He's now kicked 3 goals, 2, and North Melbourne go to 4-2 to Essendon, 3 behinds.
That's a 23 points lead to North Melbourne. We've been playing 19 and a half minutes in the first term. The kick in by Clark to the outer member side of the ground. Carmen disputing the mark, but the free kick has gone down there to Danaher. Danaher looking for Van der Haar, the leaper, couldn't quite pull it in. Plenty of North Melbourne players there. Schultz, across to Watson, across to Fowler. Fowler on the half-forward line. Chance for Copping. Will he mark? Yes!
Good mark.
Neatly hand passes to Bahagia. Bahagia shoots for goal, and it's through. There's Essendon's first goal at the 20-minute mark of the first term.
Tony Bahar just kicked Essendon's first goal. It came up at almost the 21-minute mark in this first quarter. They're struggling. 9 points to North Melbourne's 26, and Dempsey beats Madden for that centre bounce. North into attack again. Terry Danaher, centre half back now. Carey looking after Malcolm Blight. Good play, Foles, dispossessed pretty well. Free kick against him taken by Kelly.
Kelly's between the centre and the half-forward flank. Will kick it down towards full forward. Chipping in front of Blight, and that was good football from Phil. Fabulous Phil. Could see that he was going to have trouble with Blight and his opponent, and that was in the bustling movement. Came across in front of the pack of that was there, and Phil Carman has the opportunity to kick North Melbourne's 5th goal and his first, and this is his first kick for the game, but he's only 50 metres out. And there's the answer to that goal that Essendon kicked. So after 21 minutes to play, Essendon are 1 goal 3, and North Melbourne are 5 goals 2.
.23 points lead now to North Melbourne. 22 minutes gone first term. Dempsey doing well in the ruck, but there'll be a whistle on play as Rowan Saws indicating that the ball was held to Bahagia. Another bounce. Dempsey, Justin Madden. Dempsey gets it again, but there's a free kick against Dempsey. Locking arms, and Big Gary doesn't like that one. A little bit of a line ball. The kick up onto the half-forward line, punched away from Otway. Dempsey using plenty of weight there. Kicking it out is Otway again. Phil Krakouer tackled rather crudely then by Bahagia, and Krakouer, Phil, has the free kick. Looks there for Abernethy.
Lovely pass to Abernethy. Didn't gain much in distance, though. Abernethy will kick the ball towards McCann, or it lands well truly in the arms of Kelly. He made position well, straight out of the forward line. Oops. Lost a bit of traction there. That's Carman again, but Walsh has gone down. Carman or Schimmelbusch coming through there with a lot of G and D. A lot of Essendon defenders are desperate. They'll need to stop North Melbourne's run, and the Essendon pack break away with it. It's Neagle into the centre of the field. North in front. Nice mark. Nice mark to Abernethy.
He's on the centre wing. They lead 5 goals, 2-1-3. Goes to centre half forward. Krakouer, but Foles is there, doing well. There's a free kick going North way. Going to go to Krakouer. I've got a feeling it was for kicking in danger.
He's held, umpire James indicated holding his leg up, but he may have been tripped.
Anyway, Phil Krakouer's got the ball 25 metres out, straight in front. This is his 5th kick for the game. That's for Phil. And Jimmy's had 2. So the Krakouers have had 7 kicks between them in this first quarter, and they've been well and truly on top of the Essendon Rovers, although Bahagia's done well. So here's Phil Krakouer, straight in front. Great goal. 6 goals to the Northerners. Essendon 1-3. And that's 2 goals to Phil Krakouer.
Dempsey has another kick this time, and he's just on the forward side of the centre, having a quick look. Malcolm Blight's given him a lead. He's gone the other way this time, down towards Carman, and found him. A very weak attempt by Essendon's Walsh to make any attack on that kick at all. So Carman, with his 4th mark, kicking from about 50 metres out. Kicked the goal in the first quarter. It's a long kick, it's a high kick, and it's a straight kick. A top goal from Phil Carman. That's his 2nd. Well, that's a bonus for the Kangaroos. It's given them a shot in the arm. They now lead by 27 points.
3.5 minutes gone in this third quarter, 61-34. That's the lead that North Melbourne have as Bahagia breaks out of the centre. Took too long to kick it. But coming in to help him there was the little fellow Foles. Back to Bahagia. Oh, gee, that North Melbourne bloke was brought down unnecessarily. Glendinning is there to try and get it. He's got away with it. Brilliant play from this favourite up for the Brownlow medal. He's had 2 bounces. Still good enough to race away and kick it up towards that centre half forward position, looking for Krakouer, and coming in to help him and is a North Melbourne player who will receive. Oh, he punched the ball in front of him. Then he was grabbed. That's inconsistent umpiring.
That player there, North Melbourne player, Holt, not looking good. Well, that was Law, but the big mark there to Justin Madden. Madden in the centre square, the long kick up forward. Oh, nearly the mark there to Stoneham. Came down to Otway. Brilliant play on to Danaher. Danaher from point-blank range can put it through. That was good play by Essendon. Some constructive play, and we haven't seen too much of that from the Bombers.
Danaher has just kicked first goal for Essendon to answer North in this 3rd term, and I think this is going to be the make or break quarter, particularly for Essendon, the 3rd term. They're into attack once more. A loose ball grabbed quickly by Bahagia, who's starring for the Bombers today. 30 metres out, a good look and a shot, and it's there. Good play, Budgie. They've hammered him into the ground, but he's the most effective small player on the ground. From his 17th kick, he kicked a well-deserved goal, which was his 2nd, in fact.
15 points advantage to North Melbourne at the 6-minute mark. Justin Madden knocked it out. McCann knocks it further afield, up towards the half-forward line. Atkins got ahead. Hand pass beautifully across to Kelly. His kick is good. North answer back. Takes them back to the 21-point lead, and it's 6.5 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter.
That's Kelly's 1st goal. North Melbourne leading by 21 points. Volleyball again as Dempsey tries to get away. Justin Madden there. Crow Stoneham eventually out of the pack. Henshaw in front of Bahagia. What a brilliant player he's been. The ball rolling free to Kelly, who just kicked the goal a minute ago. Seems very slow, runs into trouble. Tanner, high, McCann, Crow, but McCann appealing for the mark, but I'm sure it has gone the right way to Crow.
Crow's kick up towards the centre of the field now. Bahagia, there he goes. Dash, determination, everything. Guts, high tackle right around his neck. He saw Kelly coming, I think, and ducked a little, and Kelly had the neck area to grasp. Now Bahagia has kicked 2 goals, been brilliant throughout the 3 quarters thus far. Deep on the half-forward flank, puts a short one in towards full forward. Oh, Glendinning. Terry Danaher steals it from him, has a quick look. An awkward angle for Danaher, it's a good shot. Oh, great goal from Terry Danaher.
15 points is the advantage that North have at the 8.5-minute mark in this third quarter. Coming out of the centre again is Bahagia. He's been a star, but Atkins grabs the ball. His kick is smothered a little bit to McCann. A hand pass goes straight across to Kelly. Another hand pass. Schimmelbusch is under the hammer. Dodged it beautifully with brilliant play that only Schimmelbusch can do. And what has he done? A magnificent goal from the great skipper of North Melbourne and one of the best passages of play that you'd ever wish to see. And North Melbourne go back to lead by 21 points, and that's his first goal.
We start the final quarter at VFL Park as umpire James comes in to bounce the ball. North Melbourne leading 94-75. They held the lead most of the day, although the Bombers outscored them by 2 points during the third quarter. Simon Madden wins it to Hawker up to left half forward. Moore, who's been a very good player for North Melbourne in defence this afternoon. Umpire has blown the whistle. It will be a free kick going to Essendon, and Otway will take it at left half forward. Kick number 17 for Otway to Clark. Clark on the forward line. He started in the back pocket. He could kick a goal here. That's a great start for Essendon if it's through. It is goal. Just what the Bombers needed. So that move by Kevin Sheedy having immediate effect. 11-15, 81 to 14-10, 94. So Clark naturally bringing up his first goal for the afternoon. Let's look at it in replay. And of course, I remember a move similar to that he made in Sydney, Lou, when Clark was swung to the forward pocket in the last quarter against the Swans, and he also kicked the goal. That's right.
So Kevin Sheedy, his memory is good. That move has worked again. Just on the 1 minute mark of the final term, 81-94. The Bombers get back into the match. Watson can't get it out too far. Here's Clark again. The roving roll, presumably, up to Kelly. Folds. After the fumble from Kelly, Folds is 55 metres out. A long shot at goal, in towards full forward, trying to find Copping. Dench is there. Plenty of North Melbourne defenders, and the ball rushed over the line for one behind. So 7 points to the Essendon tally in the final quarter. 2 goals the difference, 82-94.
Well, the Bombers back in there with a fight now as the ball goes out there towards McCann. With that left leg very heavily banded, but that didn't stop him from marking the ball out there at half-back. Had a very good third quarter in the ruck, this big fellow. He started off at centre half forward and was very effective, and they put him in the ruck. I noticed that Dempsey's off the ground. Oh, going up high was Abernathy. Kelly comes out of the pack, but he's grabbed at Schultz, one of his few kicks for the day. Down there towards Big Madden, he flies. He couldn't hold that mark. He hasn't marked well today at all, Simon Madden. Finally, it comes back there to Law. He's grabbed, plenty of fumbling. Merritt over to Bahagia. Hand pass, a good one out there to Danaher. Straightens up and fires for the goals. It's through. Oh, the Bombers are really back in business now. That's 3 goals to Danaher. 12 goals, 16-88 Essendon, and North Melbourne 14-10-94.
Danaher, of course, started the day at full back on Malcolm Blight, and Blight kicked 3 in the first quarter. Dempsey comes back onto the field meantime, and McCann predictably goes off with the bandaged thigh. Great shot at goal. Danaher making no mistake. And as I said, his third for the afternoon, and Essendon right back in this elimination final.
Centre bounce again, a goal the difference. Knocked out by Simon Madden. He's got his pecker up now as it comes out there, and Merritt drives the ball up there. Chance for Copping to mark. He's got it for mark number 10. But the ball out there at half forward. Players moving around. There's Danaher, and coming out now is Crow in front of the pack. Got under that one. Coming in to meet it now is Merritt. Only a goal the difference. He straightens up and fires and scores at dead level. Dead level scores. Oh, what a game. So it's
16-94 Essendon and North Melbourne, 14-10-94 also. Oh, that was good play, and they got those 3 goals. There it is in replay. Down there, a big throw, got under the ball. Merritt picked it up like a rover that time, shrugged his opponent off and fired at the goals with a left foot and it through for full points.
Scores levelled in the elimination final at VFL Park, and the 50,500 fans really getting their money's worth here today. Umpire James putting the ball down. It favours Essendon. Madden, 2 hands to it. Huge knock-on. Up towards half-forward by Law. Back to Krakouer. Phil Krakouer. 30-metre handball. In towards Carmen. A shot at goal. North Melbourne are in front by how much? 1 behind. North Melbourne leading. Carmen did appear to have his number taken at an altercation during the 3rd quarter. There was a box on with Bahaja. At 1 point the difference in favour of the Kangaroos. Up towards the half-back line now. Dempsey, as we said, back on the field. Kelly, a good player all day. Schimmelbusch, back to Kelly. Good handball from the Roos. Kelly, long kick up towards full forward. Blight and Carey. Is that touched? Blight, goal! 4 goals to Blight. That's his first since the 13-minute mark of the 3rd quarter, and he's 2 short of the ton for the year. Can he get them? 94-101 in favour of North Melbourne.
Well, that Carey was a bit stiff that time. It bounced the right way as we watch it now in replay. Kelly gets the ball down there to the forward line. And you watch the way it bounces now for Blight. Just bounces right to allow him to get his foot to it. I don't think Blight got that. Carmen kicked it.
Might have been Carmen.
It was Carmen that kicked that goal.
Doesn't matter who kicked it. North Melbourne are in front. That's the important thing. 101-94.
Centre bounce again. Rather gets the knocker. There's Schimmelbusch going through. Run into his own man, but still gets a kick down there. Carmen, there's Krakouer again. And it's Jimmy Krakouer over there to Abernathy. Could another goal coming up. Yes, it's another goal. And North Melbourne, no, it's 1 point. That's a goal. Melbourne only put 1 hand up that time. We're all confused at the moment. So it's 13-16-94 Essendon, North Melbourne, 16-11-107. 13 points the difference. Well, by golly, they've bounced back very well. We see Schimmelbusch get through the pack nicely. Carmen tried to smother it, picked up that time by Jimmy Krakouer over to Abernathy. And, of course, he's kicked the goal.
Holt coming on for North Melbourne.
We're back to the centre now, right off the ground. 13 points the difference. Holt on the ground for North Melbourne. And we're at the 6-minute mark of the last quarter.
One thing I'm impressed about North Melbourne, though, every time Essendon have looked like coming at them, or in fact getting the lead, the Kangaroos have sprung back. They've answered with a quick goal or 2. 6.5 minutes have gone now in the final quarter. We have a new ball, 107-94. North Melbourne still in the lead in the elimination final.
Dempsey against Simon Madden. Madden got the tap down, a bit of a scrimmage. Dempsey goes for the knock-on. Finally it comes out to Stoneham, and the Bombers go back into attack. They're trailing by 7 points at the 13 points at the moment. Picked up by Nobby Clark. A hand pass back to Hurd. Well intercepted by Atkins that time. Dimitri's grabbed, and the umpire said it'll be a free kick for 1 on the back.
No doubt about that. He started well, Dimitriou, but certainly has gone out of the play in the 2nd and 3rd quarters. It's up the left half forward. Van der Haar going the punch. The umpire has found a free kick. It will be going to North Melbourne, or is he bringing the play back? It's back once again to Dimitriou, left centre wing. That's a better kick, plenty of distance in that. At the back, Abernathy, away he goes. Blight, mark, no, play on, says the umpire. Blight does, it's off target. And through for 1 behind. So checking the scores as Blight limps away. 13-16, 94 Essendon, North Melbourne 16-12, 108. A difference of 14 points as the ball gets driven back into play by Carey towards the outer side. Van der Haar fumbling everything today. Not a great day for Vanders. Keith Grigg, away he goes. McDonald doesn't know what to do. Now steadies, looks for Blight. Plenty of opposition from Carey. Over the top, Carmen, no mark, play on. Stoneham, across goal. Chance for Essendon to clear the ball. It's Gary Folds, back to left half-back flank. Danaher, beautiful handball on the run off way. Clark and Dimitriou. Bounce favours Clark. In the end, Glendinning picks it up. Back to centre wing. Danaher in front of Tanner. And away he goes. Long ball, up towards full forward. Crow looking for a free kick. David Dench can't believe the decision. Umpire Glenn James says it will be taken in the free kick to Essendon. It's just what they need at this stage of the match. Well, he did touch him, but I think Max Crow just made sure that the umpire saw it. He's not the most reliable kick at goal, Max Crow, as Essendon supporters would tell you. Let's see how he goes with this one. Directly in front. He's missed it. One behind. In fact, that's his third for the afternoon. 95 to 108. 13 points the difference. North Melbourne still lead.
And we're at the 9-minute mark of this last quarter. A difference of 13 points in favour of the Kangaroos. Dents goes for a kick out to that half-back flank. Dempsey out there now in front. Couldn't hold the mark. It comes to the ground again. Hawker breaks clear of the pack. A kick up there towards Crow again. Crow and Dents go for this one. And Dents finally pushes the ball out of bounds in the forward pocket. And it's only about 10 metres around from the Essendon goal. And they're trailing by 13 points. Scores were dead level in this quarter. Crow gets the tap down. Punched away by Law. Back to Demetrio. Out towards Greg and Hurd. Greg gets around Hurd pretty easily. And finally looking out there for Abernathy and Schultz together. It's Abernathy juggling the ball. Coming in to meet it now is Stoneham on the boundary line. The ball is finally forced out of bounds on the centre wing position on the outer side. 13-17-95 Essendon to North Melbourne. 16-12-108 as we approach the 10-minute mark of this last quarter. Knocked out by Madden again. Tanner tries to push the ball out. He's grabbed, but finally coming out of the pack is Danaher. Slung to the ground as he gets a kick. Picked up by Greg again. Put Law under plenty of pressure. Had no hope of getting rid of that. And the umpire will ball it up on that half-forward line for Essendon about 70 metres out from their goal. It was a bad hand pass that time from Greg. Should have had a kick if he could have. Punched away by Dempsey. Back there to Big Merritt. A hand pass back to Little Otway. Back it goes to Hawker, running to an open goal, goes for a pass there to Otway, not Otway, Copping I should say. Copping bouncing the ball, he's grabbed, what's the result? Dropping the ball. Well tackled that time by Holden to get the free kick, which looked as though it could have been a certain goal that time had he broken clear. So the ball down there now to Holt, round about the full-back area. Kicks the ball out to the wing position, Dempsey's got a chance to mark this, didn't attempt, went for the punch, picked up by Schultz. Back it goes to Bahajar, the best player on the ground, over to Watson again with the socks down. Goes for a kick up there towards the full forward position. Coming out to meet it is Dents, fumbles a bit. Oh, ducks his head, spins away from the pack beautifully that time. Out it goes now, a chance for Kelly to mark, intercepted by Merritt. Kelly overruns the ball, neither can Foles get it out, but the umpire has found a free kick, and it'll go to North Melbourne, and listen to that Essendon crowd go mad.
Free kick on centre wing. Kelly. Up to half forward. Walsh is there for Essendon. Bad handball. Schimmelbusch. Long downfield. Carmen. Knock on to Schimmer. From right half forward. He gets offloaded. Out of bounds on the full, says the boundary umpire. And a free kick going to Essendon, which will be taken by Graham Schultz at left half-back flank. Had a very quiet day, Schultz. Only 6 kicks, and that's not a particularly good one either. Clark knocks it forward. Out of bounds again, still on centre wing. Time running out for Essendon if they're to get back into this match. They trail 95 to 108. And of course only about 12 minutes gone in the final term. If they're good enough they can perhaps still get there. Dempsey to Phil Krakouer. Thought about giving it to Tanner. Plays on. Blight and Carey. Blight written into the ground, holding the ball, says the umpire. What was your decision at home? Maybe a bit hot. Hurd. Stoneham, centre field. Came on at quarter time. In front is Dempsey. The two Giants outmarking Madden. Dempsey's kick, a good one. In towards the centre of the ground, and that's a North Melbourne ball. McDonald to Schimmelbusch. The skipper goes goalwards. The handball is to Krakouer. 30-metre handball to Blight. Bought into goal, puts it through, and goal. 4 goals to Malcolm Blight. So 2 to bring up the century. North Melbourne steadying in the crisis. 17-12, 114 to Essendon 13-17, 95. So once again, Lou, it would appear that Essendon aren't going to get past an elimination final.
Looks as though it's going to be that way, Peter, and that's good play on the part of Blight. Got around his opponents nicely. A left foot snap for goal number 4, and he needs 2 more goals to reach the century.
13 and a half minutes gone now in the final term. Malcolm Blight 4 goals, 114 to 95.
Centre bounce again, knocked out by Madden. Bahaja fumbled over to Hawker, finally picked up by Hurd, and Essendon go back into attack. Nearly a mark that time for Copping. Backing up well that time as Henshaw goes for a kick off the ground, not very successful. Bahaja again went without the ball, picked up by Kelly. Over it goes to Henshaw. They're getting their second win back, North Melbourne again. Out it comes to Shimmerbush. And he's played a very good game today as the boy goes for a short pass. Over to Carman, can't pick it up, tries to tap it on, but he won't give in. Finally gets it out to Shimmerbush again. Good play on the part of Carman. A bit of a run by Shimmer to an open goal. It's off target, and it goes through for 1 point. So we see 17-13, 115 North Melbourne to Western 13-17, 95, a difference of 20 points.
And that's been about the difference most of the day.
Well, they get within points. They actually drew level with North Melbourne, but they've fought back again, the Kangaroos, and look in a pretty good position at the moment. But still, we have a long way to go. It'll be a ball up on that half-forward line for North Melbourne, about 60 metres out from their goal. It'll be Madden to do battle this time with McDonald. Well, actually, Vanderhaar got it out, picked up by Kelly again. He's well grabbed that time by Fowles, and the umpire said he'll be holding the ball against him. And Fowles to take the free kick at half-back for Essendon.
15-metre penalty.
Plus a 15-metre penalty. They badly need a goal at the moment, Essendon. Fowles is going to go for a bit of a run now. Kicks the ball up there towards centre half-forward. Merritt tried to juggle that one. It comes down to Glendenning. Been another good play today. Hand pass back to Law again. Can he get put under pressure? That guy taken off the pack by Hawker. Goes for a pass. Looking there for Copping again. He got under that one. Dents comes in, loses the ball, goes after it again. Finally backing up well as Holt in plenty of trouble. Now it says that he pushed and grabbed it. The umpire said players. It's kicked off the ground. Watson a shot for goal, and it looks pretty good. Is it a goal? Yes, a goal. So it's 14 points the difference.
2 goals to Watson, 17-13, 115 to 14-17, 101. And of course, Essendon can't go goal for goal with North Melbourne. They still trail, as I said, most of the afternoon. They've been in arrears, run about the 20-point mark. And Watson, with that snapshot, his second for the day, and bringing Essendon again within 14 points. At the bounce, it's 115 to 101 in favour of North Melbourne. A very high-scoring game as Dempsey taps it on. Phil Cracker further forward. Here comes Stoneham. Fowler. Back towards centre field. Danaher, that's a good grab. Short pass, looking for Madden. Again a short pass, too long for a little Otway. Max Crowe, run out from goal. Throw it back towards Madden. A throw, says umpire James, which it was, and it will be a free kick at centre half back for North Melbourne. I guess a shame if you're an Essendon supporter, because it did look as though at least some sort of score was imminent there. So Dench with the free kick at half back. Crowe on the mark. Beautiful kick by Dench straight downfield, looking for Dempsey, who marks in front of Walsh. No, he doesn't, says the umpire. The call is play on. Out comes Atkins. Schimmelbusch, right half forward flank. Gets clear, only just. Atkins backs him up well. Carman in trouble, out of bounds, and it will be a boundary throw in the forward pocket.
Had a chance that time, Carman, to pick it up.
That all he had, Lou. So a boundary throw in the forward pocket. Simon Madden palms it well, trying to find his rover. Successful, folds, back to Bahaja. Bahaja underneath it is Dempsey, and Dempsey takes the mark very, very easily in front of Hawker. On towards Abernethy. Abernethy from right half forward. Up to full forward. Blight and Vanderhaar is there. Vanderhaar no mark. play on, which he does. A short kick up towards the centre square area and a chance once again for Gary Dempsey.
Oh, Dempsey's a bit slow, but still gets a kick. Walsh overruns the ball. He's grabbed by Kelly. Finally a wild hand pass. Coming back to Evan Ethin again. Kick out wide to Jimmy Krakouer, and going after Jimmy Krakouer is Bahajar. Phil Krakouer it is. Phil Krakouer with a hand pass. Back there to Greg. Greg at half forward now. Drives the ball up there. Looking for Malcolm Blight, but he's pretty well covered by Carey. And the umpire's found a free kick against Blight. It'll go to Carey. He's done a marvellous job on Blight. Blight's only kicked 1 goal on him since he's gone to that position. Out it goes there to Dempsey. Went for the punch. Back to Keith Gregg again. Couldn't get clear that time. He goes down. The umpire's said too high. And Gregg will take the free kick. Free kick to Keith Gregg out there on that centre half forward position for North Melbourne. Been a pretty consistent player today, Keith Gregg too. Short pass. And a mark taken there by Tanner. Actually further away from the goals than Gregg is. Certainly on a worse angle. Let's see what he can do with this one. At the moment, they're in front by 14 points. Well, it's not a very good kick. Chance for Schimmelbusch to mark. Punched away by Van der Haar. Coming in to meet it is Watson. Wouldn't have got one on the back, but there down goes Fowler. Finally picked up here now by Hurd. The kick is out wide towards the wing position. Glendinning and Merritt go for it, but Glendinning takes the mark quite easily as Merritt fell over. Glendinning at centre half forward. Looking for Blight again. The pack fly. Carman got up high. But once again it's Carey doing a great job down there. Blight not too happy about it. As the hand kick goes out there to Stoneham. Another good pass and a mark taken by Watson out there at half back.
Essendon skipper in towards centre field. Van der Haar too tall for Kelly and takes the mark. Certainly hasn't had many marks today. Flicks that one on towards Stoneham. The mark? No, yes. Terry Danaher has the mark about 30 metres out from goal as Carman once again comes off the ground, and he'll be replaced by Kevin Bryant. Now Danaher has kicked 3 goals after starting the game at fullback on Malcolm Blight. Blight kicked 3 goals on him. Kevin Sheedy effected the change very, very quickly. Carey went there and has done, as Lou said, a great job since. Danaher 35 metres out, scoreboard in goal. He's put that through. 4 goals to Terry Danaher. Essendon stay in this match. Only 8 points the difference. 15-17, 107 to 17-13, 115. Now this is where North Melbourne have generally showed their professionalism by getting 1 or 2 quick goals to reassert their supremacy in the game. Essendon, I think, at one stage actually hit the front. North Melbourne again came back with some goals quickly. Let's see if they can do that here. 21 minutes have gone in the final term. A real thriller at the park. Out it comes to Shane Hurd at the point of the square. To Stoneham. McDonald's tackle was late. Stoneham towards the half-forward line. Merritt tries to knock it forward. The umpire has found a free kick against the Bombers, and it'll be going to Ross Glendinning.
And we've played 21 minutes, and it's only 8 points the difference. North Melbourne in front as we see Glendinning go for the wing out there. With the half-forward flank, it's a long kick. Off the top of the pack it comes. That's Kelly going through. He's grabbed, pull to the ground. He'll be holding the ball against him. Free kick going to Walsh out there at half-back. So the Bombers still in there with a chance and still plenty of time to win it if they're good enough. Kick by Walsh is out there towards Glendinning and Merritt again. Punched away by Glendinning. There we see Clark in the front position. Knocked it over to Hawker. Now's a chance for Essendon to go deep into attack. The ball falls a bit short. There's Van der Haar. Hasn't been sighted all day. Can he win the game for the Bombers? That's the big story now.
He just about got the distance too.
Well, he's out that position at centre half forward. There's the kick by Van der Haar. Doesn't quite make the distance. Dempsey there trying to grab the mark off the top of the pack. Glendinning gets a hurried kick, but the umpire's calling play on as we see Henshaw force it through for 1 point. So it's 7 points the difference now. 22 and a half minutes gone. 7 points the difference. And North Melbourne are hanging on. The Bombers coming back with a big fight. Van der Haar grabbed the mark. He could be the match winner. You never know. That's what happens sometimes, Peter. They went in the game all day and they finish up winning the match for you. Punched away by Dempsey. Staying at the back is Ebenath. Not a very good kick. There's a chance now for North Melbourne to pick it up through Tanner out there on that wing position in a bit of trouble. Gets around Danner but runs back into trouble. Loses the ball. Watson swoops on it now. Kicks the ball up there towards that half-forward line. Punched away by Dents. Back it goes towards Demetrio. He's slung. He may get a free kick. He has. And a free kick will go to Demetrio because he didn't have the ball that time. Down there at half-back. 7 points the difference in favour of North Melbourne as we just get over the 23-minute mark of this, the last quarter. Can they hang in there, North Melbourne?
Well, they've led most of the day. Demetriou's kick towards centre wing. Dempsey, a towering grab. 11 marks to the Brownlow medalist. And he's certain to poll well when the count is made at the Southern Cross in a few weeks' time. Mark to McDonald in front of Walsh on centre wing. And a 15-metre penalty, says umpire Glenn James. Donald McDonald, now almost right half forward. Ball is high, Stoneham knocks the ball clear, chance for Hurd. Greg gets there first. Out to Phil Krakouer from left half forward. Krakouer, look at the pace on him, away he goes. Blight calling for it. Long into the goals, off target or through. To goal! 4 goals to Phil Krakouer. That could be the winning goal here at VFL Park. And on Sevens Big League, it's North Melbourne 18-13, 121 points to Essendon's 15-18, 108. Well, a great kick by Krakouer under pressure. Let's look at that again.
There he goes. Keith Gregg was grabbed but got it out there to Phil Krakouer, and he shows a ton of pace. He really bounces the ball in a funny style, but he's very accurate, that kick, an awkward style, kicking it through for a goal to put him well in front of goal.
We're just about into the time-on period of the final term. Ball out towards the point of the square. McDonald should get there first and does. Well tackled by Stoneham. Out to Krakouer again. Knock on to his brother Jim. That was beautifully done. Walsh gets there, but a bad tackle. Long kick by Jimmy Krakouer. Up to full forward. Blight and Crow. Down to Bryant, who's grabbed. Out it comes. Abernethy. Snap it, goal. Off target. One behind.
Oh, Blight's in a bit of trouble down there too, Peter.
Yes, he is. He's limping noticeably. Seemingly, well, a bad thigh. 108 to 122.
Waiting now for the ball to come back into play. They're trailing by 14 points at the moment, Essendon, and time running out for them. Good mark there to Simon Madden. Out there at half-back, a hand pass coming over to Hurd. Taking a while to pick up a play. He goes for a short pass. Hawker's got it out there on the centre wing position. They've got to get this ball moving quickly, Essendon. Down out there, coming into metre is Copping. Couldn't hold that mark. Holt got into his back. And the umpire's paying the free kick out there to Copping. Taking about 10 marks for the match. Goes for a short pass. Van der Haar nearly grabbed that one, but the umpire says play on as Demetrio gets the kick back towards centre field. Coming in to meet it now is Gary Dempsey, but it bounces the wrong way. Picked up by Schultz out there on that centre wing position. But it's a very high kick. It'll be Schimmelbusch and Hawker, and it's Schimmelbusch to take them out.
Schimmelbusch, the North Melbourne skipper, had a great game today. Certainly no traces of the injury. 16 kicks. The short passes to Keith Gregg, and North slowing it down noticeably at the moment. They have the game in their keeping, they believe. Gregg, short pass again. This time it's Glendinning. Tanner. Underneath it, Bahaja. Over the top, McDonald. The two collide. A free kick, says the umpire. And Tony Bahaja at right half-back flank will take it for the Bombers as we approach the 27-minute mark of the final term. Bahaja, one of the best on the ground today. Kick number 19, Dempsey claiming the mark. The umpire says no, and that was a good decision. It flicked out to Fold, who can't take it. Madden tries to get it back to him. Hurd from right centre wing. Van der Haar at half forward. If he kicks a torpedo punt, he just about get the distance. Short pass. It's a good one. Copping marks in front of goal, and Copping has a chance to keep Essendon in the match. He'd only be about 30 metres out from goal, and this could be one of the most vital kicks of the afternoon. Stephen Copping, kicked 3 so far, and he comes for the shot. Pretty well directly in front. And he's missed it. A bad miss. Very, very costly indeed. Scores in the elimination final. North Melbourne 18-14, Essendon 15-19.
13 points the difference, just over the 27-minute mark. It was a bad miss by Copping. He's been a very good player today for Essendon. But you can't afford to miss those ones at this stage of the match. Ball back into play. A chance now for Dempsey at the back as Madden. He goes to punch. Hand pass coming out that time from Tanner. Over it goes over to Law. Back to Demetrio. It hasn't been a bad play today either. Finally it's picked up by Henshaw. Gets clear his opponent. Goes for a short pass right to the boundary line, and a mark taken here by Bryant, who incidentally is playing on the forward line now. Kick by Bryant falls a bit short, and there's a good mark taken in defence by Walsh. So it's 122 points North Melbourne to Essendon 109 points. Just on 28 minutes gone of this quarter as Watson takes the mark on the centre wing position. Kick off the side of the boot. It's a shocker. A chance for Schultz to mark. Couldn't hold that one. Picked up here by Bahaja, my opinion, the best player on the ground. Finally up there towards the full forward position. And Copping once again takes the mark. This is mark 11 to the fellow. He's been a great player, this fellow today, for the amount of opportunities he's had. Of course, he's missed quite a few easy shots too. He's kicked 3 goals up to this stage of the match. And it's only 13 points the difference now. There's the kick. And that's a better one. So a goal to Essendon. Is it too late for them, I wonder? 16-19, 115 Essendon to North Melbourne. 18-14, 122 as we approach the 29-minute mark. So it's 7 points the difference. Oh, golly, can they get up there and win this game? I don't know whether the steam's run out of North Melbourne, but there's still maybe about 2 minutes to go, I'd reckon. So will that be enough time for them to score a goal and plus another score on top of that again? They're trailing by 7 points. There we go now. Little Atkins comes out of the pack. This kick down there may stop Essendon as it comes out wide now. Bright coming in to meet it. Overrunning the ball was Crow. Bright still in there battling with Crow, and the ball is out there on the centre wing position, and the umpires decided to ball it up. Only 7 points the difference, and we're over the 29.5-minute mark now, or just on the 29.5-minute mark. Up it goes. Oh, they all missed that. Kelly gets a hurried kick down there towards the forward pocket position, coming out to meet it to Stone, cut very heavily across the eye. Finally, Krakouer gets the ball back. That's Phil Krakouer back to Phil Krakouer again. From Tanner, as a go for Jimmy, but Carey in there. Now it's Jimmy Krakouer won the back. It'll be a free kick to Jimmy Krakouer. And this will be the end of the ball game, and farewell to Essendon for 1982, I would say, because he should kick this goal. We watched it in replay. There's no doubt he got one in the back, right in his back. Jimmy Krakouer's already kicked 1 goal, and this one will put him back 13 points in front, and we're over the 30-minute mark, and I would say it's curtains for the Bombers now for 1982. He kicks this goal. Taking his time because he knows it's a vital goal. It's right through the middle. So it's North Melbourne now. 19 goals, 14, 128. To Essendon, 16-9.
North jumped them in the first quarter to lead by 5 goals at quarter time, and from then on the gap was chipped away. 21 points at half time, 19 points at 3/4 time, and 13 points at the end for Essendon. Malcolm Blight got 5 for a total of 99 for the season, and with North still alive, he can get the century. Phil Krakouer 4, Carman 2, and Jim Krakouer 2, and for Essendon, Copping and Terry Danaher each 4, Watson and Bahagia each 2. 2 reports from the game, Walsh from Essendon and Carman from North Melbourne for striking each other.